Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and TexasFootball.com here at the THSCA Coaching School and Convention with the head coach of the Little Cypress-Mauriceville Bears and a proud member of Team Hard Part.
Yes.
That's right.
I've been rocking this for a
Coach
while.
Eric. I know. It's a look, and it's a vibe, and I'm just trying to get there. You know what I mean? Like, mine.
You just got to do it.
You know, that's the thing. I kind of gone halfway with it, and I got to commit.
It's been 4 years maybe. Mm-hmm. The barber just did it. And I was like, whoa, what are we, and then I've just kind of went with it.
And then it kind of styles itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, all right, just kind of throw a little
there.
product there,
You just go over.
and you're good.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess you're also a football coach.
Yep. Sometimes.
And you were the mastermind behind one of the great turnarounds in Texas high school football last year. Many would say the greatest turnaround in Texas high school football last year. With the Bears, your first year there, go from 2-8, 1-8,
yeah,
to 11-2,
11-3,
11-3.
Yeah,
I was close on both those. I was doing those from memory.
That's really good that you could even know
that.
But
what I'm saying is, you helped to spark one of the great turnarounds in Texas high school football last year. So just tell us how you did it. It's nice and easy.
I don't think it's mastermind by any means. Trust me. I'm just the one trying not to screw it up. Our staff and our kids. Mm-hmm. That's the masterminds are my coaching staff. Our district has done an unbelievable job of allowing me to hire some really good assistant coaches, guys that I've been with for a long time. And I don't know if they were able to, if they did that in the past, be able to allow us to bring in great coordinators and guys that want to live there. Not just like, hey, I'll come work for a year, but I'm going back to Houston, but actually move their families. And Jeff Bro, my offensive coordinator, John Davis, defensive coordinator, they're really, really good. Really, really good what they do. And with them doing that, that allows me to kind of focus on the kids, the atmosphere, and basically they're just the heartbeat of the team. And our boys just did a great job. You never know when you go to a new place. Mm-hmm. You just don't.
So then let me ask you this then. We were sitting here last year having this conversation going into last year. Did you think something like that could happen?
I knew we were going to be pretty good.
Okay.
Just because of, like I said, the 100% buy-in. I've had buy-in.
Yeah.
And I've known when we're going to be good. It was 100% buy-in. Like, I could tell them, hey, go run through the wall. Yes, sir. If you tell us we're going to win, Coach, we'll go do anything because we're so tired of losing. We'll do whatever you tell us to do. And I saw the talent there. And when you have that type of buy-in, that type of talent, and they'll do it together, you got a chance.
When was there a moment, was there a game last year where you kind of, like, the game ends and you go, ooh, we might have something cooking here. Like, there might be something really big here.
It was early. We played a sloppy game against Hampshire Finette. Then we lost to West Orange Start. Mm-hmm. It was Houston Kincaid because they're very talented. Mm-hmm. They had a really good receiver last year. And his brother's a running back. I think a receiver maybe had a Georgia offer. And they were very, very talented. And it's the pieces that started coming together. And we played them at Little Cypress, and we did really, really well. And I think they ended up winning their division in state. But after that game, I was like, yep, we're getting there, boys. Like, we got a chance.
Do you sense, coming off of last year, do you sense a different attitude in the building?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that the biggest you're not having to say, hey, this is why we do stuff. They know now. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, guys, this is what we're doing, and they're like, okay, Coach, this is what we're doing. And it's unbelievable how much easier it is when you have success to keep going that. But it's all driven, and I tell the kids this all the time. If the coaches are coaching the team by themselves, we're not going to win anything. Mm-hmm. The kids have to be coaches just like us. And they coach themselves. And what I mean by that is they're also watching what they're doing, how they're doing it, helping basically coach the team just like us. And it kind of just builds that atmosphere where everybody's kind of working to one goal. And it's really good.
You're in an interesting position because you've come off of great years before, which maybe, let's just say, shifted the narrative of what your team was about. You've gone from you've been in a situation where you've gone from hunter to hunted.
Yep.
That's gonna be certainly
Same
the case.
Exact
you
thing.
ain't sneaking up on anybody this year.
We are hunted big time right now. That's exact. There's no, and I told them that. I said, guys, you're going from everybody's going, who is LCM, and to they know who we are.
You're circled on every schedule.
And we are now, yes, we are definitely circled on everybody's schedule because they're like, we're not getting surprised. We're not getting surprised by this group.
Yes.
We've now got to earn that reputation, whereas I don't want to hear anybody say, well, they just got us. We weren't ready for it. No, I want people saying, no, they play ball. They know what they're doing. And that's now we're at that, like you said, now it's that continuation of earning this respect.
Okay, so then what do you think the difference maybe in this year's team versus last year's team is going to be?
Well, we're a lot stronger. Last year's team was talented, but we really didn't get off season started until like April. I mean, I didn't get there to end at March. This team is a lot stronger. Even though last year's team you might not look like it, I mean, just because they were pretty good-looking kids, but we're a lot stronger. It's not even close with the power cleans and squats, and we were going to be really good up front and the D-line. D-line and O-line is going to be a really good strength for us this year. So last year we were kind of filling our way out there, and this year we have a defensive end, Amir Washington, that is – he's really good.
He's
for
a star.
football, he's really good.
Buddy, for college football, he's a good-looking kid.
I walked in last year, and I was like, hey, what kid are you here to pick up? And he said, Coach, I'm a sophomore. What? I said, I thought you were here to pick your kid up, son.
Yeah, I figured you had at least a car seat in the back seat.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Okay, so the other thing about you've had a bit of a hectic off season. You became a dad again.
Yeah.
Number 3
and
the third boy.
Yeah.
Now I've got 2 boys at home too, so I get it. A lot of energy in that household, I imagine. How's Mrs. Peevey? How's she doing? I'm like let's take a moment and let's do a welfare check.
My wife is a rock star, just like any great coach will ever tell you. You cannot do any of this without a rock star of a wife in anything you do. And she acts like it's just nothing. She just goes. She works full time. She's carrying the baby around in the hip all the time. And she's like, now the difference is with the third one, like the first one, if he, like everybody talks about, if he sneezes, it's like, oh my God, we got to the hospital.
Buddy, yeah.
Third one, there is no, I mean, like throw a blanket on the ground, he'll be okay. I mean, it's just like he just bebops wherever. And she's a rock star. She's awesome. I'm so lucky.
With our oldest, I don't think I've ever said this publicly. With our oldest, we took him to urgent care at one point because and it ended up being gas. Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say it.
We took Hank to urgent care.
Yeah, to gas. And second one, it was a lot of. Third one, I'm telling you, it's like, oh, he's fine. He'll make it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah. Oh, can he ride the roller coaster? Sure.
Yeah,
just chop him in.
That's okay. All right, so then, you have another big year there at LCM. They're going to start bronzing the statue. When they bronze the statue, do you want the hard part in it?
Yes.
Okay.
The hard part will be in there.
Eric Peevey, head coach, Little Cypress-Mauriceville. Coach, appreciate your time.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for all you do.